Hello and welcome back once again to Oblivion. We are in Sheogorath's realm still. We have a few more quests to do there at the very least. So let's see what our next thing is here. I hope you're doing well. Okay, we gotta go through here apparently. Okay, let's see what's up here. How far away? Okay, it's not too far. We can probably just walk. It's kind of eerie here right now. The space looks kind of weird as well here. Alright, well, let's get going. Very quiet here all of a sudden. Feels... okay, there's still people here though, so I'm not sure if anything's wrong or anything.
Everything is just so desolate. My inn is ruined and... oh, it's terrible.
Oops.
If you want to take care.
Whoa, what's she... oh, they have like some sulking animation thing going on. Okay, let's see. I'm not exactly sure where we end up here. I guess we're talking to that dark seducer or whatever. The one we fought with last time, I suspect. I don't remember exactly, but... or maybe it's something different. But we have to go in here anyway. Okay, let's see what's in here. We had a key for it, apparently. We can remind ourselves what the objective actually is. Rebuilding the gatekeeper. Well, we have to find these mystical components. Okay, now I remember what we were doing. It's been a few days since I played last time, you know, so... okay. Shit's falling apart already. I'll just go straight ahead for now. Okay, this guy's gonna be able to take a few arrows, that's for sure. He actually dodged that one. It does seem... oh, come on. It does seem like headshots do actually deal more damage. Yeah, that did not do the same amount. These guys like to heal though. Oh crap. We do need to level up our marksman though anyway, so might as well use the bow and arrow. And the weapon is kind of fully charged. Shock sword is not fully charged, so we can charge it with this guy. Oh, there's nothing in that soul gem. Okay. Okay, this guy's probably gonna die from one... no, okay, he actually survived that. They keep spawning in new shit for me to fight. Okay, well, we can just punch him at this point. His skull kinda... yeah, that works. Okay. Is there any exit or anything? Oh, here we go, okay. So I assume I'll just pull this. There might be some sort of... nope. Alright, everything seems fine. Okay, I'll just continue down here for now. Okay. Nothing here at the moment. Oh, here's one. He's probably gonna throw some range shit at me. Yeah, still healing these guys. Oh, that was close. Is that more stuff falling from the ceiling? Oops, okay, that was an accident. Okay, we'll probably find at least one of these ingredients down here. It seems like there's two. These shambles, they always T-pose when I fight them, so I'm not sure if they're gonna be a real problem at all. I want a soul trap. At least one thing here, though. There we go. just to get the shock sword going again. Okay. And from there, I suppose we can just head in here. Not seeing any enemies so far. Anything... Oh, hello, we got one of these dogs. Okay, I assume I soul trapped it there. Yeah, let's recharge the bow. Also, one of the rules is whenever we find a lock, we give ourselves 1 level through cheesing with this method here. Just kind of keep that skill improving at a sort of like regular rate, you know. Base ring of speed, okay, it's not feather, 100 points. And light. 100 points of feather, that's actually pretty good. I wonder how is this, how are the stats on that thing? Cursed boots of plain striding. I guess this curse is because of the light. It has 6 damage reduction. I mean, they're ebony, so the damage reduction is not a big deal. And this has resist frost. So I think actually that's better, because the feather effect is super convenient, you know. And I have a little bit of light on me, but I mean, whatever. I mean, we don't really sneak that much anyway, and when we get to the thief skill stuff, we might just switch out our equipment in general and just start using light armor or something like that. Or just cloaks or something, you know. Okay, I think one of the things we need is in here. What the hell is all this? Okay, let's head down here. Okay, well, I got one of the things. I assume we'll just continue here and... Oh, hello. I'll soul trap you, because why not? They're not T-posing anymore. Not sure why. Not sure why they ever did it in the first place. But whatever. I assume that light will give me a penalty on stealth. But I mean, it's not really it's not something that really matters at the moment. And even if it does, like, we can probably still get, you know, like stealth attacks like this. So as long as we can do those, we don't really use stealth that much for other stuff. Also, we ran out of I don't know, we ran out of arrows. Alluring dark arrow. Stats on that's decent, so might as well just use it. One of my arrows missed and went flying somewhere. Yeah, the dog can't even see me from here, so it's not really a big deal with the light. You can still use stealth. Okay, that one's dead. And the feather effect is actually pretty significant, so I'd say it's definitely worth it. Okay, well, we might as well recharge Umbra while we're in the menu there. Okay, I don't know exactly where I want to go now, but I'll just follow the green arrow. Hello, doggy. Oh, somehow I missed that. Oops, okay, where the hell did he... Oh, there he is. But yeah, some of these like collection quests in the Shivering Isles, I might not try to go for all of those. I kind of want to go for the ones that are kind of story... that feel little bit more like they have story to them, you know. Okay. There was something weird about the name of that item when I got it in my inventory, but whatever. Let's not dwell on it. But yeah, all these like collect every ingredient in Shivering Isles, like, I don't know, that or the Nirnroot quest, you know, stuff like that in general. I feel very okay with skipping those. What the hell is this? I assume I should follow it. Oh, hello. Okay. These attacks aren't even connecting. Okay, now they're connecting. Okay. Not sure what the hell was up with that, but whatever. Yeah, I just assume this thing is taking me to where I want to go. Okay, I'll just continue following it. Maybe they did it because this dungeon was so confusing or something. I don't know. I can't remember if this was in the original or whatever. And we haven't cast the clairvoyance thing, so I'm not really sure. It's kind of like a maze though, so maybe they did it on purpose. Gotta keep our feather spell active. Might as well just cast it a bunch of times as usual. Our alteration is... oh. Oh, okay, that was kind of sneaky. There we go. What the hell is this thing? Okay, we got Essence of Breath, whatever the hell that is. Let's get out of here. This place is kind of creepy. Alright, here we go. Got my bow ready for any bullshit. Now, this might actually be the time to use this. Because this dungeon was actually a little bit... oh, okay. That takes us right outside. Great. Or at least seemingly to the exit. But yeah, our alteration is almost at 100, I think, so when that happens, we're gonna have to find some other spell to keep us leveling. Okay, well, let's just try one of these tunnels. There's several here, so might as well just try one of them. Okay, this looks kind of empty. Okay, that's a dead end. I got another one of these guys. And I missed with every fucking hit there. Yeah, sure, probably through here is probably fine. It is dead, okay. Looks like there might actually not be anything in here. We did level up though. Okay, there is some loot that we want. And since this is another chest, we're gonna get one cheese level here. Cheese for everyone, as always. It's starting to take a bit more time each time now though, which makes sense, but still, the system should keep us leveling that pretty regularly. The hell is that sound? Oh, it's one of these things. Okay, let's just get out of here. Very hard. Okay, for some reason it locked behind me. Not a very hard lock in reality though. Okay, so now we just have to go that other direction here. You can now cast all alteration spells. Okay, well that finally happened. So with that done, we would need another magic school. Life detection? Minor life detection. That's a very minor one. Illusion. Let's see, what do we have? Alteration, mysticism, clairvoyance. That's such a low cost, that's not really gonna matter. So I guess we'll go with the minor life detection then. Although it has sort of an annoying like visual effect to it and sound effect actually, so we should find something else when we can. And I need to... okay, I went the wrong way there. Yeah, it actually makes things even darker. But yeah, we did level out just now, so it is working. Are there enemies? Yep, there are enemies. I forgot to even take my sword out. There we go. Yeah, he was one of the T-posing types. Okay. Crap. Okay, so you're gonna T-pose? No. Okay. I'm not really sure what to deal with that spell they uses. Okay, let's start shooting these guys. That's one of them down. I thought that one was gonna miss. This one's probably gonna start throwing fireballs. There we go. And he's probably gonna heal. Yeah, he actually healed up just in time. Let's see, I'll take my arrows back and whatever's in here. Ice Bolt Tome. We already have that though, so we can sell the staff. That's fine. Oh shit, okay. I was not expecting that. Okay, we need to find a place to... this is open elsewhere. It's probably one of these then? Okay, let's try to do a stealth kill here. It's pretty close to killing him. I think these arrows are actually a lot better than what we have been using from the looks of things. What the hell is this? I have all the items I should return. Okay. So with that done, I guess we can just use the clairvoyance thing again. I wonder if that even can level up mysticism. I don't know. If we could like hold down the button maybe, but whatever. We can just follow this and it should be fine. Oh, hello. Skeleton champion. Come on. I want to hit the actual skeleton, not the summon. There we go. So I'll take back those arrows because they're actually kind of neat. Okay, this guy is going to take a bit more time if we're using the bow. Our blade skill isn't at 100 yet though, so... but it's getting there. Oh, hello. There we go. And... okay, here we go. This seems to take us back. And I'll get... oh, hello, we got enemies. And they're always waiting for me to drop my shield. Which makes sense when you think about it, but... okay. And we do want... hang on, where is it? It was kind of annoying with the sound effect and everything, but I'll try to find an... I'll try to create a different spell. Oh, hello, that's a lot of gold, actually. I'll try to create a new spell once I get to the Arcane University again. So I'll create something that doesn't make this much noise, you know. Or I probably have to buy one, actually, when I think about it. Okay, let's see, is this going the right way? Probably. Yeah. Yeah, that should be fine. So now I think we're only walking in places we have been, so yeah. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, we definitely need to get another mysticism spell, or an illusion spell, or a conjuration. We actually have a lot of magic stuff we can get. Okay, that thing's freaking out. Okay, well, we need a bed, but first we should just get back there. We can't fast travel from here, actually. Okay, that's strange. Maybe it's something, some scripted event's gonna happen or something. That's sort of the only explanation I can think of, I think. Has to be some sort of reason for it. They're still doing their normal stuff here, nothing crazy going on or anything. They look kind of ready for battle though, but I guess they're just in that state after everything that's happened here. I wonder if you could acrobatics your way over the wall to just like bypass the whole gatekeeper situation. Alright, we should be able to fast travel from here though. There we go, and it's also super nice outside now, all of a sudden. So something is really bad back there. Like everything is just very gloomy. Okay, I don't think we need... Also, I still don't know who's actually looking for that fork of horripilation. I think it's an Argonian somewhere, but... What is this? Is that a shambles? In this economy? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's punch it. Yeah, that spell triggers whenever they die, it seems. Okay, so... Oh, she's actually right here, so we might as well just... I thought we had to go back to the city, but I was misremembering everything. Which is not completely unusual. Sometimes I forget a lot of things while playing this game. Or games, especially if I leave them for a few days. Alright, well, I'm back.
You are here to help rebuild the Gatekeeper. That is very good of you, considering what you did to him. So many strange noises here. People screaming, animals dying. But I've learned so much. So much.
Well, that's good for you.
The Argonian Big Head is always searching for the fork of...
Doesn't that noise bother anyone else?
What noise? Also, this is not the right person, I think. I thought that was the lady. This is her.
You have returned with all the components. Excellent. All that remains is to choose the body parts. Fearing one day someone might manage to kill my child, I have been preparing a new body. I've created versions of each appendage with various enhancements. You must choose one of each. I am attached to them all. Artist's prerogative. Select one pair of legs, one left arm, right arm, torso, head, and heart. See me when you have finished your selections. Don't take all day making your choices.
Okay, so we have to go in here and pick the body parts? That's kind of creepy. But sure. Is there any shock shielding, fire shielding, chopping, slashing, bashing, magic, life, spell turning? Yeah, there's a lot to pick here. I don't know, fortitude and let's go with bashing and shock shielding, because I assume he's going to be fighting those Knights of Order, right? Wound sharing. And then power. Okay, well, we'll see how he turns out. Our very own gatekeeper. The hell did she go? Here she is.
You've made your selection. Now we travel to the statue of our lord in the fringe. There we will perform the ceremony. Make haste.
Alright. Guess we'll just head out. I assume it's on the map anyway, so we'll find it. And we still haven't found a place to sleep, but we'll maybe we can drop by one of those camps on the way there, depending on where it is, of course. Let's see. It's not too far away. We can just get going, get there immediately. Okay, let's see. We could go to the camp, but maybe it's not going to be necessary. We'll level up later anyway. Anything in here? Nope. They could have hidden something in there though. There's something we killed previously, it seems. Yeah, I'm still gonna be casting this every once in a while. If we can just get like a slightly higher level spell that we can use, that would be good. Okay, well, she's T-posing or something similar. Okay, let's see now. Is this pose a part of the ritual or ceremony or whatever? Alright, I guess she's gonna start doing stuff.
Shall we start the ceremony? First, place the gatekeeper's body into the cistern of substantiation. First, place the gatekeeper's body into the cistern of substantiation. At the beginning of the worlds were 5. Fire, water, earth, air, and light. Darkness turned into day. The void took form. Hidden away by...
Okay, we're an apprentice now.
Of its own was the
We're helping her with our magic, somehow.
the 5 which
Don't ask me how it's working, but it is.
Meet with the desire to consume like fire. Place the dermis membrane into the cistern.
Sure.
Blood, liquid, nutrient, that ocean which casts pearls of life upon the shores of existence.
I'm just pretending to be helping her at this point.
The cistern of substantiation. Bone, branch and stone of the body, giving shape and structure. Place the osseous marrow into the cistern. Breath,
One
child
osseous.
of air, bestowing movement, the stirring of spirits. Place the essence of breath into the cistern of substantiation. And last, the light of flesh, the illumination of soul, perception, thought, memory, imagination. I summon thee, walker in flesh, flesh of true flesh, from those waters of oblivion which sire thy kind. Come to this altar, join with this body, quintessence of flesh, joined with the essence of flesh, absolute immortal, immortal, bound to contingent. Stand clear of the cistern, over here, by me.
Alright. I trust you.
Honored Daedra, fear not thy abasement. Thou shalt be the holy and
Oh, we did it completely in unison this time.
I bind thee, Atronach, to this body.
Oh,
Henceforth, gatekeeper of the Shivering Isles. My child, it is time to fulfill your destiny. Stand guard in this land against all those who seek entry not bearing the mark of Sheogorath's favor. You shall know them by the coldness in their minds, the darkness of spirit. What's this? My child, they are coming. Destroy them! Show them your true power! Watch my child destroy the interlopers, or run to Sheogorath. Either way, tell him of our doings here. Send him my tribute, and my affections.
So we're gonna have... Oh, here they come. We can help. Also, one of them's naked for some reason. We're helping.
That's the best you can do?
Okay, well, the last guy, he got just pummeled. I guess we never... Oh, Helm of Power. Oh, we actually get some spells from him. That's kind of interesting. Let's, did we get all of them at once? Let's see. I wonder if any of them are... Yeah, this is mysticism. Can be used once a day. Oh, we can only have one at a time, is that it? Reflect damage. Yeah, it seems we can only have one at a time, and it's not a normal spell, so we can't use it for... Yeah, okay. Okay, telekinesis. Can I let go of him, or what's the deal? There we go. So what if I use the skeleton? But yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't make it easy to pick up anything. Okay. But it can work if I, let's say I put it on this thing. Or this guy, rather. No, it has to... Okay, does it have to hit something, though, to actually... Or is it enough to just cast it? I guess we'll find out soon enough. If we just keep doing this. But we'll start heading back to Sheogorath as well. And we also need to rest somewhere. But if we can get the telekinesis spell to level us, that's better than...
Our child stands guard once again.
Yes, indeed. Or does it have to actually connect with an item? We'll have to see if it actually can level us or not. Let's just walk until we find the camp. We don't need to go for the closest one, but we'll find one in between here, I assume. Okay. Did we ever discover this? I think we did. We should also save, just in case, here. Yeah, but I'm not seeing any level ups here from this, so it might have to actually hit a target for it to actually count. And now that's run out of juice, so let's start recharging that a little bit. Yeah, okay, what's another spell we can use to just actually... Let's see, mysticism. It probably needs to be a on-self spell to actually work. Illusion, that's going to be an annoying one. Starlight. This is a... yeah. Okay, maybe we just need to go back to the one we were using. Or Bound Dagger. Okay, does using this dagger count as conjuration? I guess we can test that out for a while and see if that is the case. So let's see if this improves our conjuration by using this dagger. Because if it does, it should work pretty quickly. But it appears to maybe not do that. Okay, for some reason my controller keeps shaking. Not sure what's doing that. Also, we need to capture some souls. Let's see. Yeah, something's shaking my controller constantly, so we should probably just... It might be the Conjure Dagger doing it, actually. Okay, is there any camp nearby? Okay, well, let's just kill these things and see. But why is that in my inventory for so long this time? I didn't really think it was gonna do that. We could try fighting something with this. See what our blunt skill actually is like. It's probably atrocious. Could be a fun experiment though. It's very slow, that's for sure. So definitely you want to go for power attacks, you just kind of get it over with. Okay, well we can use the time to level our blunt slightly here, I suppose. Here's a camp. So if we find something we can fight them with this thing. Maybe we'll get like 1 level or something. I'm not seeing a lot of enemies right now. So all my plans have failed. Here's something. Yeah, very slow attack speed. That's like the main drawback. It's better to just have something that deals a lot of enchantment damage a lot of times very quickly, I think. Because the speed on this is ridiculous. But we'll get, we can do it until we get 1 level. 1 level of blunt, just for fun, you know. Since we already have it equipped and whatnot, and none of these enemies are really a threat or anything. There we go. Yeah, that's how slow it actually is. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Okay, now we're just at the gates here. Okay, never mind. Also, is my shield... Yeah, it is equipped. Okay. Yeah, let's just fast travel there, I think. We still haven't found that Argonian who wants that fork, but maybe eventually we'll see him somewhere. He's called Big Head, I think. Also, we need to repair our crap. That's the stuff that happens when we go on adventures. Our crap breaks, and also I do not need to carry that around. Let's see. Yeah, we might actually break both hammers here. Anything else that needs to... these things. Okay, it's probably gonna break any second now. Or maybe... yeah, there we go. It actually broke, finally.
Now, man.
Okay, let's go in there and see what he has to say this time. Does he sell spells, by the way? No.
If only we...
A new gatekeeper! Excellent! We might be onto something with you after all. That should keep out the stragglers. And to see you've learned how to summon flesh atronachs. Relmina must like you, little Duke. But probably not in that way.
We could speak more often.
What? What's happening now? Cutscene? Something's happening.
Lord
Oh, hello.
Sheogorath, I apologize for the intrusion, but you must help us. Order has attacked Brellock and routed us.
Always a pleasure.
Well, well. What a turn of events this is. It's new, and I like new, even if it's bad. And this is bad, isn't it? My. This is a particularly exciting turn of events, is it not? A perfect job for you, my newest and only noble in the realm. If Order has entered my army's stronghold, things have taken a disturbing turn. It means Order has tried subterfuge, not its strong suit. Ha ha ha! Amazing! Perhaps things aren't going as poorly as I'd imagined. You'll want to get all the details from the messenger. Unless you already have. You haven't, have you?
Why hasn't Jigalag attacked himself?
Well, aren't you precious? Do you really not know? Haven't you noodled it all through yet? Because he is me! I'm him! We're a bit of each other, really. I won't be here when he arrives because I'll be him! Happens every time. The Grey March starts, Order appears, and I become Jigalag and wipe out my whole realm!
How are you? Just watched some of your Baldur's Gate 3 run. Yeah, I'm good. What about you? I hope you're enjoying the Baldur's Gate 3 videos. So far, at least.
Soon. Too soon! I can already feel the change beginning. I feel like I'm not quite here. I'm not over there yet, but I'm not quite here! And I've been having moments of clarity that are quite unlike me. Like now. Stop it! Oh no, can't do it. Believe me, I've tried. It never ends well. But you're still going to stop the Grey March. Stop Jigalag! Me? From destroying my realm! Now, nothing has changed. You deal with this messenger. Make sure my army is secure. You'll need them.
Okay, let's see our quest here. We have to talk to the messenger. Let's see. I'm good. I finished it 4 times so far. Yeah, 4 times. That's pretty good.
Now,
That's
pluck
a
out
lot.
your eyes! Ah!
Your Grace, there is trouble. You must come quickly.
Okay, what can I do?
Our stronghold at Brellock is under attack. The forces of Order broke in and routed us. You must go to Ismi at once and aid her.
Alright, where is she?
She has taken up control of what little force we have left. She waits for you outside Brellock. Please hurry. There's not much time. Please, Your Grace.
It's amazing how it's like a different game each time. A couple of days ago, finding again some new stuff in Act 1, which I haven't seen before. Yeah, I've seen a lot of like YouTube videos where people go over all the different things that can happen and the different characters you can meet and events, and yeah, it's crazy. So at some point I should probably do another playthrough just to and try to make some completely different choices and stuff, just to kind of see what kind of stuff I would get into, you know. Can I fast roll from here? Okay. But yeah, there's also a couple of characters, like there's several characters I never really used that much or didn't even get in my party because I had other ones, or you know, I was being a good guy or whatever, you know. And some of them will not join you if you do certain things. So it's certainly, I mean, that's one of the best games I've ever played, probably. Like, it's certainly up there. Really good as an RPG, and I really hope that... I'm really excited to see what Larian does next after this. because I did also play Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2, and those are also both really cool. So I'm really excited to see what they do next, you know. I played Dark Urge and another bad run. It's difficult for me to be mean. Yeah, sometimes it feels a bit ridiculous to do like evil playthroughs, because you kind of have to force yourself into situations where you do like these like unnecessarily like bad things, it feels like. At least I remember some of the evil choices in like Knights of the Old Republic. It was just like, you know, you just like get yourself into these situations even though you don't really have much reason to, you know. Like you just start picking on like random people on the street, and yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. But yeah, I am curious to see how a evil playthrough would be on in Baldur's Gate 3. So maybe that could be like my next next one. And the Dark Urge thing does seem interesting. I just for my first playthrough, I just thought, I don't know, it could have been fun to do that, but I just went with like a standard character, I guess. Okay, let's see. We have to get all the way up to there. Should we fast travel? I mean, there's maybe some stuff in between here. Also, when we get to that camp, we can rest and level up. So I'll just kind of go on a little stroll here. It's a nice day anyway, so might as well. Oh, there's a, oh, it zigzags. Okay. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. It's very nice of you to be here. I think it's good to play it standard first time. Yeah, that's what I felt like as well. It felt like maybe the Dark Urge thing was a little bit that becomes like an extra thing you have to manage. So I was pretty happy with not doing that, but I think maybe for my next one I could try it. That could be interesting. And to play like a different race and different type of character, you know. Because I went with the mage type of thing, so maybe... And I saw that they added like a bunch of subclasses, which is also interesting to see like what other things they added that you could try. So, I don't know. I guess I got to try out like sort of the fighter and whatever Asterion is. I guess he's like a rogue type of thing. And then Shadowheart's like almost like a cleric. So I wonder if there's something in between that I didn't really get to play that much, you know, that could be interesting to check out. My first run was generic Bard human. I mean, that's fine. Bard is kind of an interesting one as well. Greetings from Finland. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. It's pretty fun to have people watching and enjoying the stuff. I kind of just do this for fun, you know, so it's nice that people come and hang out. Okay, here we go. We can finally level up. Let's see, any new loot here? Probably just old stuff, okay. Yeah, 1 hour. 1 hour is enough to level up, apparently. And we're going to get this skill up, and then this one, or attribute, sorry. Let's get, yeah, because once we get a skill to 95, we kind of want to leave it there until we have no other option. That's my thought, anyway. Second run was Gloomstalker, Assassin, Rage, Rogue, Multi. It was my favorite build so far. Yeah, multi-classing is also interesting. It's but I remember from my D&D days that was like the Dungeon Master was saying, yeah, you can multi-class, but it's probably going to get a little bit more complicated and weird. Like, you might get into some weird stuff, but I assume it works well in the game anyway. But it allows you to mess around a lot, I guess, with the options. So that could also be something fun to try out. Could be fun to do like a character that focuses a lot on some of the like more unorthodox parts of the game, like, you know, using throwing moves and stuff like that, because you can create some kind of chaos with like throwing enemies into stuff, and maybe having a character based around stuff like that, like those other mechanics that you don't usually use every fight, you know. Maybe you could make something pretty fun with that. I haven't played Oblivion myself, somehow dodged it. Skyrim, sure, back in the day. Yeah, I played Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. My favorite is still Morrowind, but I did really enjoy Oblivion back in the day. And I would say actually out of the three, I probably like Oblivion the least, just because I felt like it aged kind of poorly, but now that we have the remaster, that's kind of a different story. And Skyrim, I don't know. It's I like all of them. They have their strengths, you know. But Morrowind for me is probably the favorite, even though it is old and like you have to kind of deal with some of the, I don't know, slightly janky stuff, you know. But I also played Skyrim a bunch, of course. It's more accessible and kind of more chill, I guess. But it's, I think it's a really good game. It's just, you know, it has its own kind of issues, I suppose. But the remaster has been a lot of fun to finally get to jump back into this game, because I really didn't play
Thank
it
you for coming.
after
I apologize for
Skyrim came
summoning
out.
you. The blame is mine. We've lost control of Brellock. Thaden let them in. We had no idea he would turn on us. They captured our commander, Stada, and have her imprisoned somewhere inside. Our first priority must be rescuing her.
Yeah, where is she?
Thaden had her called aside, separating her from the group. He meant to divide our numbers when Order entered, making us easier targets. They imprisoned Stada somewhere within Brellock. If they killed her, she could return to us through the wellspring, so they keep her hostage. If we follow the waters of the wellspring, we will surely find her. Thaden let them in, more than I could count. It was all we could do to fall back and regroup out there. We must free Stada as soon as possible. She will know what to do.
Alright, let's go.
Forgive me for saying so, Your Grace, but I find taking orders from the Duke of Dementia to be unsettling. You are the only remaining Duke, which is a situation quite unprecedented. Normally, you would never be permitted to pass within Brellock. Given the need for swift action, the normal customs shall need to be overlooked for now. We shall be right behind you, Your Grace.
Alright, let's go. Do you remember Joaquin's Rest Act 1, where you kicked the door in a burning building and got a reward later? 3 options. I was hoping so bad you took the staff option. Ooh, do I remember that? Was it a... Did you kick it in a cutscene, or did I do it... Did I do it as, like, just in the world and, like, attack the door? I'm trying to remember. It gives extra damage, wizard magic missile, OP include failure, blah blah blah. And magic missiles make massive damage. Yeah, my magic missiles never got that good. The best stuff I got was the... there was that one spell that was sort of like magic missile that I got later in the game, I remember. But it's not as normal magic missile, it's sort of like a special type. Okay, here we go. It was a cutscene very north, near where you meet Githyanki. Oh, it's hard to remember that, like, details like that. It's been a while since I played it now.
Kneel before the saints.
So I'm trying to kill these guys. Yeah, I don't know, it's been a while since I played it. I finished it, like, I don't know. When did I finish it? I don't know, like, several months ago, so some of the details are kind of gone. I understand, no worries. Yeah, no, it's, I'm trying to, like, search my brain for some of the events are very memorable. And then some are kind of, maybe I overlooked them a little bit, you know. Was I don't want to accidentally hit my allies here. There we go. I did really enjoy Baldur's Gate 3 though. That was like just an amazing game. Although if you look at although I don't expect anyone to watch all of my Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 playthroughs, but if you watch those, you will hear somebody who is very frustrated and basically on the verge of quitting the game almost every episode. That was a painful experience. Like I was just not prepared to go in blind on that game. Or those two games, actually. Okay, I'm hitting my allies more than my enemy here. There they go. I can just let them do the fighting, it seems. But yeah, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, oh, those games really drove me up the wall. That was, you know, because they're so old, and it kind of, I think, like the original game came with like a huge instructional manual, and you were kind of supposed to kind of know a little bit more going in, and I just played it blind, and then yeah, I just it was not a good experience. Of course, I did enjoy like the story and like doing quests and all this stuff, but the jank and not knowing what's happening with the mechanics of the game just, oh, I was going insane with that. I also tried to play No Saves Coming Run, only used it a couple times near the end. I played when Baldur's Gate 2 came out. Yeah, at the end of Baldur's Gate 2, I almost rage quitted because there was just like, yeah, well, if you really want to, you can watch it, but it was just, the final boss was just, there was just like no way for my party to actually win, even on the easiest difficulty setting. Like, it just like, I turned down the difficulty setting and it was just like, oh no, still basically impossible based on, and I turned on like 1,000,000 buffs on every party member before the fight, and drank like every like potion I could think of, and just like, okay, I should be able to do it now, you know, and it's just like, it just wouldn't work. Oops, I'm hitting my friends a lot more here. Whoa. So yeah, that game, but I mean, I try to kind of play games kind of for the first time here, mostly. Obviously this one is not really something I'm playing for the first time, since I played Oblivion back in the day, but I do like to have like that first playthrough on here. But the bad thing about that is, if I'm not understanding something, or like I'm, you know, messing something up, I have no idea what to do. So that happens. Have you played Outer Wilds or Return of the Obra Dinn? No, I actually haven't, but I've heard of Outer Wilds. I've not heard of the other one though. What type of game is that? Oh, hell yeah.
Fall before me, scum.
I mean, do I even need to fight when I have these chicks fighting with me? I don't know. Oh, here's another one. But yeah, Outer Wilds, I've seen some stuff and it looks interesting, but I still haven't completely understood what type of game it is, because it's like sort of exploration based, or that's what I think I've seen. I might be confusing it with something else though. But it looked like a little bit of a mix between like No Man's Sky and like I don't know, some sort of like exploration type. I don't know. Please enlighten me what the gameplay is like, you know. It does look interesting, it's just not one I've looked into that much yet. There we go. I'm surprised these chicks have been able to survive in here. I guess they have healing spells.
Kneel before the saints. Kneel before the saints.
There we go. It's one-of-a-kind mystery game. You have to solve murders and deaths of a ship. Okay. That actually sounds interesting. I'm gonna put that on my wish list. Because it's like you say, like those type of mystery things where I guess that first playthrough is sort of like what you want, you know? Since you have to like figure things out. So that sounds actually pretty interesting. So thank you for that recommendation. That will be interesting. Oh, here she is.
You must set me free. The barrier can't be broken by you. It's too tough. Use the chime. Ring the chime and that may shatter it.
The chime, alright. Where is the chime? Oh, I guess it's gonna be... Oh, here it is.
You have my thanks for freeing me, but just who are you?
I'm the Duke of Dementia.
Your Grace, I'm sorry, I did not realize. Where is Thaden? Have you seen him? That traitorous coward. Thaden, the snake. He showed up, asked for a contingent of guards, said there was trouble, and that we were needed. We were so focused on organizing quickly that by the time we realized he'd let order in himself, it was too late. We were split up and picked off. But it doesn't matter anymore. The only thing that matters now is the wellspring. We must reach it at once.
What wellspring? What?
The wellspring of the Oriole. It's what links us to this realm, where we return to the world from the waters of Oblivion. If Thaden helps Order sever that link, my kind will be annihilated. The realm will be lost to us. We must get to the wellspring and stop them. I will follow your lead. The wellspring is at the heart of Brellock. Follow the waters to reach it. I am yours to command, Your Grace.
Alright, let's bring her with us then.
We must prevail.
I guess we have a whole entourage of these fighters now. Wasn't there? Okay. Outer Wilds as well. You seem to have patience and calm when gaming. Yeah, I'd like to kind of chill out, you know. There are maybe some games where I get a little bit more stressed out, like... I think I remember there were some moments in the Resident Evil games where I, you know, when you play a horror game and it really, you know, when you get like a little bit of a jump scare, you know, then there were a few moments like that.
No, the wellspring.
Wait, what?
They've stopped it up. You must make it to the wellspring and let the waters flow.
Okay, they're all just dying. Okay, well, rest in peace. Okay, I guess I'll use this now. And also Elden Ring, of course, you know, there were some bosses there that just made me freak out a little bit. Okay, these guys are definitely gonna come through that door. Okay, well, let's beat him to it so we can... Oh, okay, well, here he is. We're gonna have to switch to the sword here. Okay. And our equipment is probably gonna start breaking pretty soon. Do you like puzzle games in general? Yeah, I do quite enjoy like those like old kind of point and click type of things, you know, like Grim Fandango, Broken Sword, and Gabriel Knight and stuff like that. But I guess I've done most, and Portal and stuff like that. But I guess I've mostly played kind of older ones when it comes to that stuff. So it would be interesting to try something like that again. And those two games actually sound... I'm very interested in those now that you told me a little bit about them, actually. So I definitely want to check those out. I think Outer Wilds is on my wish list already. It's just... there's a lot of other stuff on there as well, of course, you know. Okay, and there's one guy gone. Outer Wilds is a kind of game where you just have to sit down for a couple of minutes and think out loud. Yeah, that's kind of fun when you have to like actually think about things. I remember there was like a puzzle though in Resident Evil 0 that was just like really convoluted, and I was just trying to understand it, and I was just sitting there just, you know, and then eventually you just Google it because every combination of a solution you try just doesn't work. And you just like can't make sense of it. You just can't find the logic in the puzzle or whatever. But I think that puzzle was kind of notorious for being a little bit kind of hard to understand. Subnautica, yeah, I've played that too. I never finished it though, so I was kind of thinking it could be interesting to jump in on that again and finish it. Because I tried it, I don't know, I played it like for a while, and I really enjoyed the like spooky atmosphere and going in the water and trying to like explore and get deeper. But for some reason I didn't really... Oh god, there's so many enemies. Okay. Kind of in trouble here. We'll see. But I remember I didn't really understand some of the crafting mechanics, so I didn't even know that I could craft these bases, so I was like I just kind of misunderstood some part of that mechanic, so I was doing it in some very cumbersome way. So I would like to kind of play it again and actually do it correct this time. I was just making those like air pipes, and I just made like an air pipe that went for like, you know, several kilometers down, instead of like having these little outposts, you know, that I could rest in. Because I didn't understand like that I could craft like little hubs, or what are they called? Like, you know, those little rooms that you can stay in underwater. But I did really enjoy that like concept, you know, with being like stranded in the water, and because the water it's such a scary setting, you know. It's a very different type of thing from like the typical like horror with like zombies and blah blah blah, you know, ghosts. But like you're just in the water, and it's just so big that you don't know what's behind you or below you. So it's actually a really good setting for a game like that, I find. And there was like one time I remember one of those like giant ones just came like swimming right at me, and I just freaked out. So yeah, that's another game that I should play on here. Been there. Yeah, you had trouble with the crafting stuff too, or just the puzzles in certain games in general? Let's see, I can just jump up here actually. Maybe I don't even need to fight this guy. Alright. Yeah, we need to recharge the sword as well. It's not outputting the shock damage anymore. That guy was... I guess he can't follow me, the guy back there. And we can't soul trap these guys either, because they're sort of humanoids, so... I've located the wellspring. It's been covered in order crystals. I'll need to destroy them to restore the wellspring. I mean the air pipe thing, before realizing I can make bases anywhere. Yeah, I had like a giant... I just made so many air pipes, and it was just so silly. And I was just thinking like, is this really the way I'm supposed to do this? And I guess the answer was no, you know. So, also, I guess I'll use this. I think I have to activate several of those things. So I can switch to the Umbra sword here. Okay, there's a lot of them. It's a little bit of a problem. I really should have gotten more conjuration skills so I could get some summons to keep them occupied. Well, I mean, I do have my one racial power here. Summoning the ghost, so he can keep them busy for like half a minute maybe. Oh, here's one. He's still... I guess he just ignored the ghost. I didn't even know where my ghost went. Oh, he's just flowing around over here. Okay. Okay, he's trying to help. How far did you play Subnautica? I don't know, I just remember I got down to a point where there were some fishes that I don't know. It's hard to describe. I'm trying to remember. I remember like certain fishes that were appearing. And I got to some islands and some stuff. And then that like wreckage blew up at some point. Also, why isn't this working? Oh, there we go. I don't know, I guess it's a bit hard to describe exactly how far, I don't know. I think I got like...
The wellspring is restored. You have saved us. We are forever grateful, Your Grace. Please, allow me to teach you this spell, so that you may summon our kind to you in times of need. Also, accept this gift of armor. It is the least I can do to show thanks for your help.
What about Thaden?
No sign of him yet. We'll do our best to track him down and deliver him to Lord Sheogorath for a fitting punishment. The traitor must be brought to justice. Our warriors will scour the halls of Brellock, removing any last elements of opposition. Then we will immediately return to our duties. Indeed. Speak, sister.
Oh shit, she gave us so much armor that we can't walk now. Probably something we can throw away, I'm guessing. The hell is this thing? Okay, we got some fancy clothing. It's not really my style though. And the Golden Saint armor. 45 on the... Oh, that's the whole armor. That's why it's so heavy. Okay. I don't know. I prefer our... Oh, oops, we're naked now. Sorry. I prefer our kind of hand-picked armor with enchantments. Maybe halfway Subnautica. It's hard to pinpoint. Yeah. I'm really not sure. I can kind of visualize in my brain like the area that I got to. There's like this
Speak, sister.
There's kind of like this near the area where you start. There's like sort of this like big kind of circular hole or whatever. And I got down to the bottom of that, and then there were like some holes at the bottom of that went like quite a bit down. So I got kind of down there to like below that big open hole where you meet those like kind of fat fish that kind of... They do this like animation where they kind of shake around when they attack you, if I remember correctly. And so yeah, I got to that like big open hole or whatever, and then slightly down into that. And then I got to some of these temples with these like weird alien things going on, and I didn't really understand what I was supposed to do there. Or I'm just not remembering what I was doing there. It's been a few years since I played it, and I didn't really finish it, unfortunately. But yeah, it is a game that I have been thinking that I should do here again, and just maybe watch like a few like, you know, beginners tip videos or something, just so I kind of know what to do, sort of, without spoiling anything. Because sometimes it is good to just know, like, because some games don't tell you about all their mechanics, or maybe you just miss them in the chaos, you know. So it is kind of good sometimes to get a little bit of like tutorial videos to just like explain like a few mechanics that you probably should be using to have a good time in the game, you know. Oh crap, oh hang on. I think I watched like a couple small things for Baldur's Gate 3. But just like minor little things, nothing about the plot or anything like that. That's also partially the reason why I kind of played Baldur's Gate so far in advance and then just upload it on a schedule like it's doing now, because I wouldn't really want to get like spoilers, you know, in the comments or whatever when I'm like not even halfway through the game or something, you know. So But I don't know, and with this game it's very safe to just stream it, and I guess I might just try to stream more and then just make them into like playlists of episodes, because it seems, I don't know, it's fun to talk to people, and it seems more people actually show up for these anyway, so for now that's what I'm kind of doing, although obviously the rest of the Baldur's Gate playthrough is on its way. Outer Wilds and Obra Dinn both are such that at first you are like, what should I do? I mean, that can be kind of interesting as well, though, if it makes you think. As long as it doesn't... As long as you can actually figure it out, you know. Because some games, there can be like some... Especially older games, I find, they like... They're just kind of like, if you can't figure it out, then it's just tough shit. You're stuck, you know. So, but I feel like that's mostly like one of the things that happens with older games a lot. You know, they're kind of just... They weren't like so kind to the player, I guess. And I still remember the days of like playing games where it's like if you died a certain number of times, you were just like, the game was over. You had to like start from the beginning, like back in the Nintendo days and stuff. That was, that could be rough. Okay, we are... I guess we could just fast travel in there right now. Or the marker seems to be on the outside. That's it's pretty close anyway. It's not a big deal. Also, we are taking fall damage, but I feel like I'm not gonna die. It's no problem, but I've seen players who think that it has to be played this way with multiple options to choose. Yeah, I don't know, like, you can play any way you want for most games, I feel like. It's just, there's like different mentalities. Some people are kind of min-maxing everything. And, yeah, I mean, in my Baldur's Gate thing, I did like a little bit of save scumming here and there. When there was like choices that I felt were like... I like where I really cared about the outcome. But for like smaller things, I felt like letting go of things was okay. But like there were a couple of things where I really didn't like the outcome of certain things, and I was like, no, I don't want that in my playthrough. And I'm okay with that, you know. Although it could be interesting to do like a complete, like no save scum type of playthrough as well. And I did actually play like a Skyrim mod many years ago that was kind of like really interesting, where it's like permadeath and there's all these like, it was like a giant list of mods to make the game more immersive and survival and alternate start, and if you die you have to start over. Your save file is just deleted, which was very interesting because you were actually super careful when you went to fight bandits and stuff.
Always a pleasure.
Time is an artificial construct, an arbitrary system based on the idea that events occur in a linear direction at all times. Always forward, never back. Is the concept of time correct? Is time relevant? It matters not. One way or another, I fear that our time has run out, as I feared it would. My plan has failed. The Grey March is upon us. And I must go. I thought we had more time. I thought we had a chance. My plan has failed and we were so close!
But we haven't failed.
Optimism! Ha! How adorable! I love it! Even at the end you make me laugh! I'm lying. That wasn't funny at all. No matter. Soon you and everyone else will be dead, and I will be left a mad god, ruler of a dead realm again. What happens is what always has happened, what always will happen. I crumble, I fade, the realm dies, and you with it. Flee while you can, mortal. When we next meet, I will not know you, and I will slay you like the others. I had intended to give you my staff, the symbol of my office. But life is gone from it, as it goes from me. It is now dead wood, a useless twig. With the staff, there was hope. But now, hope is dead. I am dead. The realm.
Oh shit, here he goes.
The realm is dead.
Okay, is he gonna teleport away?
Is dead. All shall crumble before Jiggler.
Kind of awkward timing on the dialogue there. Haskell. Your guy just died in, or well, he transformed in front of you, and if there's a story in the game, it's sometimes frustrating to watch when people tend to speedrun. Yeah, I think I guess that's part of the reason why I think playing games for the first time is kind of good for the videos, you know, because you can kind of get to enjoy the story more and engage a bit more with it. And I guess with this game, I kind of know a lot of the stuff already, but some of it's also forgotten, you know.
He is gone, but hope is not lost. We have a rare opportunity here, but I hesitate to do what must be done. If the Throne of Madness remains empty when Jiggalag storms the palace, he will prevail. But there is a chance that the throne may not be empty.
Who will sit there? Me? Probably.
Well, you will, of course.
Okay.
It has always been Sheogorath's intent to raise you to sit upon the Throne of Madness.
But I'm not a Daedric prince, my guy.
True, but perhaps you can hold the throne, provided that you possess the proper symbol of office, namely the Staff of Sheogorath. Unfortunately, when Sheogorath faded, the power of the staff faded with him. It must now be remade. The staff is the symbol of power in this realm. He who rightfully holds the staff may hold the throne of the Shivering Isles. However, the secrets of its construction are lost. That which is lost can be found again. There is one being in the Shivering Isles who may be able to assist you in the construction of a new staff. The ruins of Knife Point Hollow once served as a great library. There you will find a door. Behind that door you will find the answer you seek. Although I hesitate to guide you towards this path, the secrets of the past will surely aid Jiggalag, but I fear that we have no other choice. Be mindful of what you find there. The library is a thing of order, and it will still serve that end. Take this crystal. It contains the power to open the sealed door. Inside, you will find the final remnants of the library. A glorious existence, truly.
Oh well, he's staying positive, I suppose. Okay, we gotta get... this thing is making a lot of noise, actually. Okay, so we need to... One thing I want to do, though, before we go there and do that...
to the House of Mania.
Jeez, everyone's talking all the time. Here we go. We want to recharge our weapons before we storm into another dungeon full of those Order Knights, you know. Okay, everything's normal here, though. Let's see, is our equipment repaired? Let's start with that. Just to make sure we're okay when it comes to that stuff. We could maybe sell off a bunch of crap as well. We have a lot of stuff with us at the moment. Including a lot of soul gems. Christ, we have a lot of stuff, actually. There we go, finally. Okay, let's just repair everything. And especially these things, they're almost completely broken. Okay, finally, our armor with the very creative name. Armor is almost at level 100 too now. There's several skills that are almost at 100 or already at 100, so... There is a guy who sells spells there, right? So we should buy some mysticism spells or conjuration spells or something like that as well from him. So we have something...
Blessings, Your Grace.
Okay, this guy's freaking out. What the hell's happening?
Hurry.
Oh, it's this guy.
Duma Grabonk at the missing. See you later.
Did we ever talk to...
Yes. What is it? Rendil Gerard. You haven't truly eaten a decent meal until you've had my strawberry harada, green moat lime surprise, and spiderling under glass. Like the hearth in my kitchen, the good... Farewell.
Have you played Noita? Yeah, I did actually play that a little bit. Very interesting. Very kind of crazy. All the crazy things that happens when you play that. So that would be a fun one to get back into again as well. I do like the sort of roguelike or roguelite or whatever.
Have you...
Take the ring.
The Ring of Desiccation. Perfect. It... Is it? You can't be too careful. Fine.
But yeah, Noita was really interesting, and I do like that kind of graphic style that it has as well. But I never got like really deep into it to really understand all the aspects, you know. I remember there were like some rooms that were kind of like these secrets and stuff, and yeah, it seems like one of those games where a lot of the stuff you kind of need a guide to figure out, maybe.
I have something here.
I'm not sure if you agree, but it felt a little bit like a lot of this stuff was really hidden, but it was very interesting and a lot of fun to like experiment with all those elements and the sort of different I guess it's like materials, or I don't know, materials, whatever you like, all the different like different colors and properties of different substances and acid and fire and all that stuff, and the way you can just kind of break the environment and kind of mess around with everything. It's very interesting. It's definitely a game which I had to wiki. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of stuff that's like...
That's a good deal. That's a good deal.
You kind of had to look it up, but...
Seems a fair bargain.
I mean, that's okay. I mean, there are some... I really like, for example, The Binding of Isaac, for example. I play that a lot.
Seems a fair...
And there's a lot of stuff in there I had to look up, you know, because some of it's just so...
That's a good deal. Seems a fair
so hidden that it's like
me.
you're not really gonna figure that out. Should we sell him this? I don't know. He can't pay me full price for it, so... Ring of Stamina. Nah, let's get rid of that.
Seems a fair bargain to me.
Shield of the Untamed. Seems like nobody's able to actually give me full price for anything. So, should we sell it or should we... No, let's just get rid of it.
That seems fair to me.
Okay, can he buy my diamonds and all this stuff?
That seems fair to me.
I did also enjoy like that first Risk of Rain game. That was like a fun like roguelite thing.
I can accept that.
Enter the Gungeon, Rogue, what's it called? Streets of Rogue. That was a kind of fun one. There's a sequel coming for that as well, which would be interesting to check out when it comes out.
You need
and Hades, or yeah, I guess that's how you pronounce it, Hades, right? That was a fun one as well. So I do like those types of games too. But they are a bit more like grindy, I suppose, and yeah, a lot of like secret stuff that you can't really figure out other than through just like Googling it, essentially. What the hell? That was a strange animation he did there. There is that spell shop that I want to get to again. But I think it might be in the other... It's probably in that other thing. Also, we still haven't found Big Head, which is... And he's apparently looking for that fork that we found. Also, there's a shrine here for some reason. So maybe we can find this house on the minimap or in the town map. So oh, Big Head's house. Okay, let's go visit him, because people keep saying that he's looking for these things, and we already have it, so we might as well see if he actually wants it. There might just be a quest for it to go get it. And
Yes, what is it?
what the hell is this? Pitchfork, okay. I finished Blueprints a couple of days ago. Puzzle roguelite. Okay, I haven't heard about that.
The fork for Big Head. Oh, where has Master put the fork? It sings alone, far from home. Sad, sad fork. Sad, sad Big Head.
So what is Blueprints like? What's the gameplay work like?
The fork, the precious, precious fork. Hear how it sings to Big Head. Beautiful, perfect fork of horripilation. But it is gone, 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 gone. No more singing, no more ringing. Taken from Big Head, never returned. That is when Big Head came here. Master brought me, whispered shouts into my ear. Songs of mad gods, songs of bad gods. Softly, Master, softly. It went away, but it will come back. It always comes back. It is close. Big Head can hear it. The fork of horripilation. Hear it singing songs of home. It comes again. It brings presents. It is not present. Soon it will be.
Well,
You
actually,
will
I have
find
that.
Bring.
I actually have the
Talk
fork.
to the big. Take Big Head.
I already have it.
Find the fork.
What?
Find. Goodbye.
I mean, I already have it in my inventory, don't I? I'm pretty sure I picked that thing up. In one of those camps. So I'm not... Am I... No, I did pick it up. Oh, hang on. We were in the wrong menu. Sorry about that. It should be in here somewhere. Or, no, hang on. It counts as a weapon. That's true. See, I already have it here.
The fork. You bring the fork. Happy day. The blind shall see. The lame shall walk. The short shall tall. Forks for all. Big Head names you friend. Songs of friendship. Songs of ship friends. Presents for you. Presents on hatching day. Big Head was hatched, but his brother was not. Presents for egg friend. Almost forgot. Selfish Big Head. Shellfish Big Head. Big Head knows secrets. Secrets of learning. Alchemy. Sneaking. And stabbing with blades. Which will you learn?
Let's go with sneaking, because those other skills are much easier for us to level.
The secret to sneaking is... See you later.
Okay, I'm not sure how many levels we increased there, but... Okay, well, that was an easy quest to finish. It's a new game released last month. You inherit a mansion and build room by room to get to the end. Each day, a fresh start, a new room layout. Okay. Could be interesting. I could check it out on Steam. I do like the roguelike sort of game, you know. It is kind of... There is something about that sort of repeating and then randomizing and then gradually getting more and more options in the game. There's something about that I really like. Okay, what were we doing? We wanted to buy spells. That was the thing I was actually thinking about. And I think that spell shop is probably in the other... Let's see, let me just double check before we leave. It's on that other... Yeah, it's in the other area. So we can just fast travel there probably. And we'll get there. Because I want some spells for... well, we did also get some new spells. Let's see, Summon Skeleton. Skill level is too low for that. This can only be used one day, so that doesn't count for our Conjuration skill. So we have Outer Wilds, Oberdin, Blueprints, and maybe Subnautica on the list. Yeah, there's a lot on the list. yeah, there's a lot. And right now, I'm just focusing on Oblivion. And after that, I was thinking I wanted to play something a little bit more casual that doesn't last very long, and is a bit less. It's not that Oblivion is complicated, but there's something like kind of simple and just kind of fun. So I was thinking either something like the Tomb Raider remasters, or something sort of like an adventure action sort of thing, maybe. Just something that's like a little bit less involved, just like kind of just go through the game, have fun, and then be done with it. Oblivion is a bit more like one of those never-ending things. Spells. Let's see, what does he have? I can't use any of his conjuration stuff, so that's annoying. Okay, I actually can't get anything from this guy.
Please, come back soon. No telling what oddities I may have for you next time.
There was another game I was thinking. Yeah, Black Myth Wukong. I do want to do that. That's one of the ones that are probably a bit more involved that I want to do. Because I've heard it can be a little bit difficult, sort of like Dark Souls. So I assume I'm gonna have to like focus a little bit when I play that. Also, what? This is the one we want to track on the map. So that's out there. We might as well just go out the main gate here. And also I was thinking, because I've done like Resident Evil 0, 1 up to 8. So like all the mainline Resident Evil ones, but there is also a Resident Evil Revelations, which apparently is pretty decent. And that's kind of like more of a kind of adventure-y, more action-focused one, which I could maybe try. Just something a little bit more casual, and also just to do another Resident Evil game, because I do really enjoy those, and like seeing more of that world and whatever. So getting more Resident Evil on the channel could be fun. Eventually I want to do the Silent Hill 2 remake. I have a long list, there's a long list. Also Prey, that's another one that looks interesting to me that I want to try. Dead Space remake, why not? Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2, maybe I'll let that. That might be a long time until I'll do those, but I want to do those too. Maybe if Larian announces their next game, I could do like those two games as sort of like a, I don't know, like just something to keep the hype going, for myself. I don't know. Of course, I also want to do Morrowind at some point, because that's another one. I haven't really played it in a long time, and I would like to do like one kind of final playthrough of that probably. Also Shenmue 1 and 2, I want to do those. Those are like some of my favorite games ever. Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, those are also some of my favorites of all time. So yeah, there's a lot. There's many. But it's kind of nice after doing a game like this, which is kind of long, and it takes many hours to get through it all. It's nice to do something that's just kind of a little bit easy and just kind of fun, and you can kind of finish the game in not too long. Because now when I'm playing Oblivion, it's like, okay, we're gonna have to stick with Oblivion for a while. I don't really like doing multiple games at the same time, because then you're kind of juggling back and forth and you keep forgetting what you were doing, and I find it better to just focus on one at a time. Okay, here we go. Any more enemies in here? I'm not seeing anything. Anything down here? Nope. Okay, we can probably just run now. We do have that. Hang on, didn't we have our cursed boots? They're supposed to give us a light effect, but I guess for some reason it's not activating, but whatever. We don't... Oh, okay, that's different. Okay, there's somebody sitting on this throne. Creepy old lady. Okay, well, hello.
I have been waiting
Oh, it's
for
not
you,
a... Oh, sorry, it's not a lady at all.
This day, as all days before and after, is well known to me. There are no surprises to Dias of Mytheria. Sheogorath has fallen, and you seek the means to foil the machinations of the Prince of Order. You seek the throne of madness. However, no mortal may sit upon the throne without the staff, so here you are in my prison, seeking to supplant the one who placed me here. If you wish to take the place of Sheogorath, then ask me what you will.
This guy looks like he hasn't showered in like 100 years, which is probably correct.
I can create the physical shell of the staff, but the divine essence must be gathered elsewhere. But apotheosis is no simple matter, and the creation of the staff is no simple task. I will require 2 sacred items in order to complete it.
Alright, what's the first
The
one?
Shivering Isles hold many secrets, but few remain unseen by mortal eyes. The staff is a tool of great vision, and thus requires the eye of one who has witnessed one of these unseen secrets firsthand. Sirta resides in the howling halls of Mania. Find her and bring me the eye that has seen that which no other has. The trees and branches of this realm feed from a deep font of madness and mystery. One of the oldest trees, named the Tree of Shades, lies in the halls of Milkar. Milkar is a place of ruin, root, and mania. Go there and bring me a branch of this tree, but be warned. The tree will not surrender its secrets to one who has not earned them.
Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. So thanks for watching and commenting. It was fun. Let's see. So I must seek out the 2 parts.
Yes. Only then can I create an appropriate vessel to hold the power that is inherent in the Lord of this realm. The staff may allow you to occupy the throne of madness, but understand that such a feat has never been attempted. All sources indicate that you will fail. It is a certainty. However, I also predict that this will not stop you from trying.
That's correct.
The staff of Sheogorath, as such, it requires a vessel that has witnessed dark secrets. Sirta, because of this, her eye will serve well.
Okay, so we actually have to go and take our eyes out, it seems. Alright, well, I guess we'll just... Okay, we got a little bit of jank on these things. Okay, let's not crash the game here. You never know what's gonna happen if you mess around with that too much. Like, one of the most scary things in Skyrim is stepping on a skeleton. That's like... I swear that's the thing I ever took the most damage from, other than the hill giant mace thing. But yeah, just stepping on a skeleton and then their physics freak out. That's that always did a lot of damage for some reason. And I do mean playing Skyrim on here could be fun too. I mean, that's a game that I've played even more than Oblivion probably. But it could be fun to do one final playthrough of that too. Maybe with some interesting mods on it, you know. And there is like the anniversary edition, you know, which has some new stuff in it that I haven't really seen before. So that's also an option. There's also the Enderall, which is sort of like a big mod for Skyrim that sort of turns it into its own game. Which would be a lot of fun, I think. Okay, we have a lot of things there. This is a summon, so I'm gonna kill the guy who actually summoned it. Do we have a... Yeah, we can actually recharge this thing now, slightly. Let's focus on this one first. There we go, that should take care of one summon. Alright, good. I don't need their healing potions. Okay, so for now we have 2 items we need to get. One is over there. The other is here. We'll go for that first, since we're heading in that direction anyway. Alright, a little swim there. But yeah, we do... Oh, hello, we got one of these guys. Actually, we should soul trap this guy. Come on, there we go. Okay, I guess that soul didn't go into the star. I heard something. Oh well. Oh, we got one of these things. I guess we... Yeah, okay, let's take it out. Here we go. That should hit. Oh crap. It could be interesting to do streams of the modded Skyrim with the permadeath and stuff as well. Could be interesting, sort of like a roleplay sort of thing with the permadeath and then trying to actually stay alive, you know? Heart of Order. Okay, we gotta take these guys out now. For real. Luckily, the sword's enchantment is actually pretty decent. Oh, this thing is already deactivated? Okay. Oh well, we can just leave it then. Let's see. Yeah, it's not that far. We can just get there. We should probably actually be using that spell then. Minor life detection. We need to level up this mysticism. Although that sound of the spell is super annoying. It's actually, yeah, it is a bit distracting, I don't know. Please leave a comment if it's actually very annoying to listen to. I mean, even for me it's a bit annoying and I'm the one doing it. Okay, we got something attacking this place. Or do we? Yeah, we got one of these guys, alright. That's literally not a problem.
Were you Delfump Gro Urgash, Scalon killer? You, like most lesser Daedra. Take care.
We have been to this town before, I think. Let's see. The Howling Halls, that should be up here somewhere. Or at least over this hill or something like that. Okay, here we go. But yeah, maybe a conjuration. We could maybe use that dagger. Conjure the dagger instead and use that as our sort of as our training spell instead. Could be a better fit, you know. Although I can't switch my weapon after... That's a bit annoying. And I don't really want to be using that. Okay, well I guess when we're in a dungeon we won't use it. This guy's gonna be hostile, right? I assume he is gonna be hostile, so let's just shoot him. Okay, well he's hostile now. Which makes sense. Was I supposed to... Maybe he isn't hostile, I don't know, he had a key on him. Well, we'll talk to him. The worst case scenario, we just hit him after he notices us. Hello there. Okay, he is... Okay, never mind. There we go. I'll take his gold and his stuff. Although actually when we're in this dungeon we might as well use the Night Eye spell. Okay, here's more of them. Whoa. Okay, that was different. Okay.
How dare you invade this place?
Okay, we can actually soul trap these things. Let's see. Okay, there we go.
Your light will shine no more!
Okay, just this guy left. Perfect. Electrocution, that's a lot of damage, so I'll take that actually. Basket, alright, well I don't need that. Okay, let's see what we got in here. They're probably doing some freaky shit.
You are not one of us.
That's correct.
You do not belong here. Quickly, put on a robe before the others see you. They will kill you on sight. Please, I mean you no violence. Perhaps you can help me.
Alright.
Good, good. Your face is known to me. One so famous as you cannot expect to walk around the Isles unrecognized, can you? You are the Duke, yes? And Sheogorath has sent you to find Sirta, has he not? He finally seeks to kill her?
Sheogorath has sent me.
I knew it. No one can fool Rakeran. I am the wisest here. More wise even than Sirta. And that is why she must go, yes? And you, if you help me, then you can have what you want. And no need to risk your neck, yes?
What you want me to do?
I require weapons, for myself, and for the apostles that will help me do the deed. But Sirta already is suspicious of me. She has forbidden me and those who support me from carrying weapons. And suspicious would it look if we were to wander around gathering them. Very clever, Your Grace. Bring to me 3 apostle daggers. Sirta must be slain with the weapons of the light if I am to take her place. No other weapons. But you must be discreet. Do not remove the robes or you will be attacked. Even I will have to kill you, so I do not draw more suspicion to myself. And be cautious of killing my allies. I cannot forgive that crime. You will know them, as they are also forbidden to carry daggers. Will you help me bring the apostles to the light, and help yourself?
Sure, let's help him. He seems nice enough.
Good, good. Bring to me the daggers, then kill Sirta we will. Bye.
Alright, so we need to put on these robes. Do I need the hood as well, or is it okay with just a robe? It seems like that's enough. Okay. So then we shouldn't need to fight anyone. Okay, they're not attacking. Good.
Hi.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello, fellow cultist, crazy person. I'm just like you guys. What the hell is this? Oh well, here's some valuables. I'll take those. And what's in here? That's just a pelvis. Okay, I don't need a well, I need the one I have, but other than that, I'm good. Okay, that's one of those daggers. What the hell is this purple finery? Alright, well, I don't need that, I think. So we just have to look around for daggers then. Okay, here's a bunch of zombies. Or, well, they're actually not alive, so I guess they're not zombies anymore. Or if they ever were. Durable Daedric dagger. What's the difference between durable? I don't know. I'll pick it up. I'll bring it along. Okay, let's just pick this one normally. I say that as I fail completely. Okay, take the arrow.
May the light. We shall.
Okay, I'm just gonna lock his stuff right in front of him. There
Find a way to the light.
Well, we have one dagger. Journeyman of Illusion. Well, finally, that's actually happening. Okay, we already went here. I guess we'll just follow the door for now, right? I just need Sirta's eye. Here, there might be a dagger around here somewhere. The hell? Letifer Orchid Digestive Slime. Whatever that is. I don't know. I'll take it. No, this guy has a dagger on him. We can probably just find them lying around though, right? Or are we supposed to stealth kill them to get the daggers? Maybe we actually should just be stealth killing them. They seem to be hanging out in kind of isolated spots, so I think we can do it safely. If we do it with a bow and a headshot, that will probably do it, right? Both of these. Okay, let's try it. So let's try it with our bow. Okay, he survived. That's not what I wanted. And this guy did not notice, somehow. Where's your dagger, bro? There we go. I just need 3 of them, so with this guy, we should be fine. No, don't go anywhere. People are gonna notice if we go anywhere. Where is your dagger? It should be somewhere around here, right? It's not in his inventory. Did it fall somewhere? Okay, I guess we'll just find another one. Anyone else? Do you have a dagger? Yep, you do. Alright. Okay, now please give me... There we go. That's 3 daggers. Also, I picked up something I didn't need there. So let's throw that away. We have a lot of ingredients again. We haven't been in Anvil in a long time to deposit all this stuff. Okay, well, I got your daggers, so...
Mate, have you brought... You have them, do you? Give them to... Tonight the light will shine for us all.
Alright, here we go. Time to kill some more cultists. This spell actually consumes a fair bit of magicka, so this one can actually level us decently, I think. Is he gonna attack?
Take these daggers, slay her, and at last we can be on our path to true enlightenment. Here you are, my brothers. At last we will be rid of Sirta. Come, now is the time.
Alright, lead the way, my friend. Also, I guess this guy's leading the way. Alright, let's go. I'm not sure if these people are going to be pretty strong or what. I don't have any souls in that soul gem. Hello there.
You wear our robes, but I hear the darkness that you bring. You come to me glowing with violence and death. Your light has no place here. We seek harmony for ourselves and the Shivering Isles.
I don't have time for this. Die.
Very well then, I will cast you into the darkness.
Yeah, we already agreed to kill her, so... Or we... Well, we only need her eye. We don't even need to... Oh well. Certus... Skill Blade. Drain Blade. These are worth a lot, so I'll take those. Taking her eye should be a simple matter. There we go. Yep, I just plucked out her eye, I suppose. I wonder if that actually is reflected on our character model. No. Well, her eyes are closed, so I guess you can't really see.
Hell, Sirta is dead. And now the Apostles fear that there is no one to lead them to the light. I should be the one who is leading, however. Do I have your support?
Yeah, sure, just go for it. I don't care.
Sirta promised to bring us to the light. The light is not but what? Soon. I'm not listening to you. It's because I don't like you.
What? I just helped you.
A lot of it. We...
Alright, well...
shall show you the way.
She has darkened. What will we do now?
I don't know, follow the Khajiit, I suppose. He seems to have a plan, I don't know. Or just retire. Let's see. Those are valuable. Madness ore, I don't really... Yeah, we can take one of those. We have pretty... What the hell are these? Okay, they've been painting in here. That's kind of weird.
Greetings.
Greetings, my friend. Alright, let's head out. Well, we got the item we came for, and we helped the Khajiit to take over a cult.
Hello.
And turn them into even more of a crazy cult, I suppose. So they'll have their little fun here. Any good? I don't know. We can take these things. We're gonna be crafting a bunch of potions with all that later, so... Also, where do I go now? Okay, I guess we were using illusion while we're in a dungeon, I guess. And then we can use conjuration to level when we're in cities and stuff. Also, where... Okay, let's look on the map this time. Okay, up the stairs, or down the stairs, I suppose. Yeah, here we go. And we're probably gonna fast travel to get rid of the night eye effect once we get outside. Because it looks very annoying when you're outdoors. Okay, we are actually leveling this skill now pretty efficiently, so that's good. We can probably get a better one though. And hopefully something with not a super annoying sound effect. And I did see that somebody did just leave the live stream, so maybe that sound effect is what did them in. I don't know. We'll see. Fast travel. Not face travel. That's something else. I'm not sure what, but it's not what we're doing. Okay, let's get going. The second item should be no problem for us. Okay, here's another one of these guys. We should soul trap him, actually. Also this guy. The fuck was that? And we should try to block more, because that skill really... We are really lacking in that. Okay, Umbra, yeah, recharge that. And then get rid of this guy. Blade is at 97. That's pretty good, actually. Alright, here we go. Camp Hopeful, have we been there? Oh, we just discovered it? Yeah, we just found it, actually. Okay. Any items? Nothing special here, it seems like. Just a tiny bit of gold. Very tiny bit of gold. Alright. Okay. There's another camp that we haven't been to there, so let's check that out. I feel like I remember that we could find some kind of items in them before, but we haven't really found a lot. We just found the Fork of Horripilation or whatever in one of them. I see what I believe to be enemies. I'm just gonna shoot them. I assume they're hostile. They usually are. Okay, well I missed completely. Come on. There we go. Now, your turn. Okay, nobody else. Alright, good stuff. Anything in the loot? 1 piece of gold, okay. For some reason these camps have very bad loot. Yeah, very atrociously bad loot for some reason. Maybe it's like not leveled for some reason, that's kind of weird. Also, let's soul trap this guy. We need to recharge the bow. There we go. Okay, bow has been recharged, at least slightly. This looks like the place we are looking for. So we want to walk in here. No. Also, there's something that's attacking me. It's one of these invisible guys. There we go. Now, what... Yeah, the shock sword is what needs the enchantment the most. And... where's the entrance to this thing? Maybe we have to get up in the structure here before we can actually get inside. Let's see... the bow... Yeah, it's working a lot better now that we can recharge the items pretty quickly with the quick menu there. Also, something's attacking from somewhere. That's another one of these guys. I think they are weak to shock damage, maybe, because they kind of fold pretty quickly. Oh, Christ, I don't need to fight another one of those guys. Also, am I stuck? No, okay, good. So where is the entrance to this thing? That's what I'm not getting here. Okay. I'll take that, though. Okay, let's just look on the map, because I'm not seeing where the entrance is. Apparently under here. Maybe it's... I mean, I did already look up here. Do we have to actually get in the trunk? Nope. Okay, that's kind of confusing. Also, what the... Okay, some weird spell effect on him still, for some reason. Let's see. There should be an entrance here somewhere. Also, for some reason, the frames are dropping in this location. Oh, here we go, finally. Alright, here we go. Hopefully the frames are gonna behave a bit more once we get inside as well. I'll take that and that. There's a big door. Oh, hello. Let's keep soul trapping a little bit. Also wrong button. Oh, everything's the wrong button. It's just so we can get the bow up to full charge. And then everything else from that we can probably just... Did he just get bigger? I feel like he got bigger after I hit him. Maybe that's one of the effects that can come from using spells on them. Also, I'm not sure what that sound was, but... Grove of Reflection. Alright, I'll just head in there and see what happens. Should be something. I must locate the Tree of Shades and find a way to reveal my true self. Okay, I guess we'll try that. Does that mean that I have to become like a streaker or something and just get naked in front of the tree? We'll see. So this thing. Alright, nothing. Oh, okay. So am I fighting... Okay, I'm fighting myself now. Okay, classic scenario. Also, I guess he actually used my... Well, he better not start using my spells, because he's actually kind of an issue if he does that. Because I've been avoiding my spells since I've leveled my destruction up so much. What happens if I soul trap myself? Does that even work? Okay, he does try to use my destruction magic as well. Which makes sense. I would do that too if it was a really serious fight. There we go. I guess I cannot loot myself. Shadow Rend. That's different. That's not the sword I'm using. Damage, health, weakness to magic. 29 base damage. This has 28 base damage. And Umbra, what does Umbra have? Where even is Umbra at this point? 33 base damage. Okay, what if we repair it beyond its normal condition? Let's just start with all our normal stuff. Let's see, Shadow Rend, 33. It's the same as Umbra, actually. And let's see, damage, health on strike. 30 points. Oh, it's a two-handed sword. So now it makes sense. Okay, that's why. Okay. I'll get rid of that thing because that's not really good. Also, I should get rid of this. Or at least put it in storage somewhere. We should put it in the palace or whatever at some point. Okay, I don't want to use Shadow Rend. Okay, now I am supposed to do what? Tree of Shades. I should return to Knife Point Hollow. Okay. Okay. I guess we didn't need to explore the rest of... Or maybe this will take us outside or something? Okay, where the hell does this go? Teleport pad. Okay, well that's convenient. Yeah, I think... Oh, isn't that a door? Oh, here's the door. Yeah, we'll just... Yeah, we can just fast travel to him. We're probably going back to the palace pretty soon anyway. Alright, any camps? Hail. We haven't been there, have we? No, okay, let's check it out. There might be a quest or something there. There usually is something in these settlements anyway, so... At least one little thing here and there. Tall trees falling. For some reason, she's dead. Oh, these guys attacked this little village. Okay, that's not very nice of them. Okay, well, we can see what's... Apparently it's trespassing, though. Okay, we can see if there's something in her house, I guess. I was kind of assumed there would be a quest in this place. Any special items or anything? I'm not really seeing much. Alright, no, it doesn't seem like there's much here. I'm not even sure if she's supposed to be dead or if she's just like been killed in like some random encounter with the NPCs or whatever. Also, let's wait for them to come out. They might have quests for all we know. Okay, nobody's out. Okay, a few more hours. Let's see if they show up. I would kind of assume that they come out at some point. Okay, well this this house is even open, so...
Yes?
It's good to meet you. The name's Pike. Since you're here, I was wondering,
Do you think you could assist me? I'm having a bit of a crisis.
You can't turn around?
Well, this is a bit embarrassing, so forgive me. I was a Knight of the Thorn from Cyrodiil. As soon as I heard the gates to the Shivering Isles opened, I knew a threat was lurking inside. I made my way here and began exploring this strange place. As I was passing Fetid Grove, I was waylaid. Some dastardly Grummites stole my most prized possession, my medallion that signified my membership in the Knights. Yes, I admit that being a Knight of the Thorn no longer holds any interest for me. I've found a new kind of comforting inner peace here away from the chaos of Cyrodiil. I'm tired of the battles and the politics. But most importantly, I've met the woman of my dreams. If I had to leave Zoe, I think I'd be the loneliest man alive. So you see, everything I want is right here in this beautiful place. Even though I never intend to be a knight again, that medallion represents an important part of my past. It's the only piece of my history that validates who I am. Anyway, enough of my banter. So will you please help me get back my medallion?
Sure.
Fantastic. I will mark Fetid Grove on your map. Good luck to you, friend. Be cautious, my friend.
Alright, well, we got our little quest here. Shouldn't be too hard. This one seems pretty easy. So, we can do that before we move on with the main quest here. Let's see, is that the one that's triggered? Or triggered? Marked on my map, rather. It's pretty close to this place, so... Oh no, this is the main quest, so... Oh well, we'll do that first. It's not that big of a deal, either way. Okay, let's see what this guy has to say now. So we can actually become the ruler of the realm, or whatever. He was through here, right? Yeah, that's the door that he was sitting through. Alright, I got your things.
You have the items. Contrary to all prediction. Once again, you defy the path set before you. However, what comes next is now unclear. If you wish to confront what is to come, I shall create the staff for you. You possess the eye and the branch. Together, they shall form the physical shape of the staff of Sheogorath. After I shape them into the staff, you must take it to the seat of power in the Shivering Isles, the palace of Sheogorath. There, imbue the staff with power from the font of madness. Soak the staff in the waters of the land, and it will open its full power to you. You have defied the expected and accomplished something that denies all logic. I must contemplate the error in my calculations. Now, take your treasure and leave me.
Alright, have fun sitting there. I guess I will... Oh, it's just added to my inventory, just like that. Alright, let's go and get that medallion first, though. And, yeah, we came from here, right? Alright, good. Let's mark that on our thing, so we can actually just do that. It seems like a quick one to do, so might as well just get that done first. Alright, let's see where we are going to go. I think maybe we went to that place already. Oh no, we actually didn't. Okay, and it's pretty close, so we might as well just walk. And we do have the Night Eye spell on at the moment, but I think we'll just live with it for now. It's a little bit of a climb to get to this place, though. Let's see if we can do it here. Using up all our stamina and just jumping up a mountain. Kind of a good cardio workout. Fetid Grove, here we go. Oh, that's bright. Holy crap, that's bright. Okay. We should just do this, actually. That's probably enough. There we go. Now everything's nice and normal-ish. Although nothing in this place is normal, really. I'll just jump over there and attack him, I think. Okay, he's gonna go invisible. It's not really gonna matter, because I can obviously see him right there. Okay, where's the entrance to this layer of theirs? Okay, we got more of them. That's one. Oh, there's a lot of them. I can feel the FPS dropping significantly. Okay, this is the problem with many enemies. The FPS takes a big hit. Especially when it's outside and super bright like this too. Alright, let's get in here before my computer crashes. Or just the game crashes, I suppose. Okay. So we're looking for this amulet somewhere in here. I'm not exactly sure. It's probably on the body of one of these things that we have to kill, though. Or maybe it's just... that's probably where we come back at the end of the dungeon. Or maybe not. Okay. So, can I open this? Oh, it's an actual door. Okay. I'll shoot him. Okay. That was just a test. That was the real one. So we can kill these guys in one... oh, okay, not this guy. I thought I could kill them in one hit, but maybe that first one was like super weak. Let's see, what arrow type do we have the most? Well, we can go with these ones. Okay, these guys were pushovers. But not this guy. There we go. Shock sword is running out again. They do run out of power pretty quickly. Over encumbered. Yeah, we are carrying a lot of crap. As usual. But it's just because we haven't been to our house in Anvil, really. That's kind of where we stash all our stuff most of the time. Also, we should soul trap this guy. He's not doing anything, though. Yep, there we go. Anyone else? Nope. There's probably gonna be... okay, I'm not sure what that was. Wait. Oh, they're up here, okay. Okay, well, we have to get up there somehow. They're probably coming running down here at some point. Okay, that's one guy. We can recharge Umbra itself. That's fine. Okay, no, don't heal. Healing is only for the main character. Okay, we gotta heal up a little bit, actually. There we go. A little bit more. Come on. Okay. Probably need to recharge it already. Okay, there's something moving up here. There it is. Okay, he died immediately. And there's another one. Let's see if this one dies quickly too. Okay, he has a bit more health, I suppose. Ah, crap. Oh, okay, no. One more arrow should do it. Okay, what the fuck was that? Okay, he just stopped for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, here's one. Okay. Oops. I didn't soul trap him there. There we go. Yeah, those were pretty weak, some of them. Come on, just jump over it. I assume the medallion will... There it is. Alright. Anything in here that's usable? Oh, that's... Oh, okay. Okay, we got some decent loot here. Actually, is that one of my arrows? Yeah, okay. So we should be able to get out of here pretty quickly, I think. Let's see. Yep. Alright, let's give him the amulet, and maybe after that, maybe I'll end the episode there. We have done quite a bit so far, actually, so... Okay, Realm of Sheogorath. I'm not sure what he's gonna give me for the amulet, but... I don't know, hopefully something I can actually use. Oh, hello. Oh, that's bright. Okay, that's terrible. Okay. Fast travel, and hopefully the Night Eye spell has worn off, you know. Let's have a look. No, it has not. Okay. Well, just give it an hour to get rid of the Night Eye. Okay, let's see what he's gonna give me for this.
Welcome back, my friend. Any word on my... Yeah, as if you...
Oops.
Wait a moment. If you'll pardon my manners, you reek of the bogs. You must have been to the Fetid Grove. My medallion. Ha! I don't know how to thank you. I've decided to stay here, in the Shivering Isles. I found peace here, and I see no reason to return. Therefore, I'll not be needing this anymore. Please take it as a reward.
So, what did he give me? Foreign shield. Alright, that might be good. Let's have a look at it. Fortify block, reflect spell. We don't really block enough though, and this has much higher damage reduction. So, sorry. I mean, it's really valuable. I'll just leave it in his house. And I suppose, since we are leaving stuff around here, let's just leave that as well. So if we ever need to find some of our valuable items, they're here in Pike's house. So that's good to know. What's our next thing? Begin my transformation. Alright, let's do it. Let's just go ahead and get it done. We could maybe finish the whole Shivering Isles main quest line here, so we can actually get back to Anvil. I don't know how close we are to the end yet. But okay, let's do this first, and then we'll see how far we'll get. Because it is kind of... I have been playing for a while, so I'm not sure if we need to keep it going that much longer, you know?
Speak, citizen.
So let's have a look what happens.
Always a pleasure.
So I just sit in the chair, I suppose? Or no, we use this. It won't accept the staff. Perhaps Haskell will know it's wrong. Oh Christ, it doesn't work.
Ah, you're back. You may have noticed that we have a bit of a problem. Indeed. The font is being ordered. As goes the font of madness, so goes the realm. Soon we will all be serving a new master. Yes, his agents must have found a way to poison the font with order. Once the source of madness becomes the font of order, Chigalag is won. Somehow, the forces of order have poisoned the pools of mania and dementia that feed the font. I suspect the traitor Thaden. Chigalag has never had an original thought in his existence. Be that as it may, you will have to enter the fountainhead beneath the tree and find the source of the poison.
Alright, so we have...
As always.
Okay, I guess we have to go through this thing then, right? Alright, finally we actually can open that door. Alright. Oh, hello, we got enemies. Or they're not hostile, actually. Okay. Whoa, okay, what the hell is this? Okay, I'm not sure. I don't remember this part. It seems that the tame gnarls here can halt the spread of order throughout the dungeon. I may be able to use their help as I work my way to the pools of mania and dementia. Alright. This one is hostile though, so I'll kill this one. Alright, I'll just head in this direction. Alright, no more enemies so far, so no issues. Okay, here's one. Let's soul trap this one. I think maybe they get bigger when I hit them with magic or something.
Who's there?
Okay, we got another one of these guys. I've cleansed one of the minor pools. Whoa, okay. That was really loud for some reason. I'm not sure why they made that sound so loud. Okay, I guess we can just head back this way, right? Also, we might as well use this to level up our illusion while we're down here. This is our friendly ones. I'm not really sure what they're doing, but apparently they're trying to help. These ones with the magical thing, they're hostile. And probably need to recharge that. Hello, I'm gonna kill you. There we go. And it's probably gonna be a lot. Yep, very loud once again. Okay, did that take care of it? Oh, we have 2 markers now. Okay. So what about this one over here? We already killed that one. Okay, there's something up here. Pool of Mania. Oh, I guess... Oh, okay, so we had the dementia pools now, I suppose. Those were the ones we fixed, so... Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm silenced now, okay. I'm just going to run directly for the quest marker and probably... Okay, this thing is still here, kind of in the way. Also, we probably have a soul we can use. Well, he folded pretty quick. Anything down here? I don't think so. Okay, what the... Perhaps these... Okay. I'm not really sure what they're doing. But apparently they might help me. Let's have a look at the map here. We have to go, okay, through there somehow. Yeah, he's on his way. Okay. Probably don't need to soul trap these guys at the moment. Yeah, I swear they get bigger when I hit them with magic. Really seems to be the case. Okay, there's probably another one of these sorcerers here. Oh, there's 3 of them now, okay. That's 1. That's 2. And that's the 3rd one, running away. Which is understandable. Yep, it's still very loud. Okay, with that done, we should continue this way. Maybe there's still one more pool? I'm not sure. Or maybe we can actually just get out of here now. Hang on. Okay, I'm not seeing anything there. I'm actually not seeing the quest marker anywhere. Although it's supposed to be in this direction. I guess we can just walk and see what we find. Nope, don't go that way. Also, we need to repair stuff, which is slightly tedious, but it's okay. There we go. And why does Duskfang? Oh, I guess since it keeps respawning in the inventory, it respawns with normal durability. So then I keep having to repair it like that. Okay, this is... Okay, this is the final pool from the looks of things. Okay, I'm not sure why they made it so loud, but they did. I mean, do we have free reign to just... Okay, well... Pool of Dementia, okay. Let's see. I thought we already did, but I guess there's still some left. Okay, we haven't actually been here, I suppose. Okay, here's one of the hostile ones. Should probably actually soul trap this one. Oops, we can actually... Yeah, we could already have done that. Okay, let's soul trap this one then. Hitbox on these guys is a little bit strange sometimes. Okay, we don't need to recharge anything at the moment. Everything's kind of fine. I'm silenced though. This guy is not hostile. I'll just follow along here. Crystals prevent you from opening this door. Alright. So I guess I have to go around this one. Okay. So what do I do? I guess I have to go around this way then. Is that what these guys do? They break the crystals? Possibly. There is maybe another path we can walk here. No, it doesn't seem like it. So I think that guy will break the crystals then. Or he will do something, I assume. I mean, he is coming down here, so... Not sure why the tree things would be able to do it, but I'll give them a chance to help me out here. Okay, he just stopped. Okay, is there anything I can do to these crystals? Okay, now it's a bit confusing. Alright. I don't see what I can... This thing isn't helping. Okay, so I can't get through there. So I guess there has to be something back here then. Okay, did we miss something up here? Well, we might be able to get up. I'm not sure if there's anything up there, really. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here. Okay, this is confusing. Okay, let's go back there and see. We might just end the episode here and I'll Google this in case I really can't figure this one out. Because that just doesn't go anywhere. These guys are just standing still. So I'm not sure if they're supposed to be doing something or what the deal is. There's no point to attacking them. Does this mean that I missed a pool somewhere in the back? Possibly. Okay, I think I'll just look this up later. Because I don't really know, and I don't want to backtrack unless I have to. So I think that's where we'll end this one. So thanks to everyone for watching, and thanks to I for commenting. That was really nice. And please help me get to 500 subscribers by subscribing. I'm trying to get to 500, so if you want to help me reach that goal, that would be very appreciated. But yeah, that's